Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher. And in this video, I'd like to talk about live and let live. You know, there was a time in my life where I was heavily influenced by Buddhism, and even considered myself a Buddhist. I knew the ideology backwards and forwards. I knew all the schools of Buddhism and all their dogmatic teachings. I could quote them verbatim. And while some of those teachings were crap, and some only applied to specific situations, those that did apply to a given situation were usually right on the money. I remember one parable in particular about the man kicking dirt at his enemy on a windy day, and the dirt just flew back into his own face. Or the man who spit at heaven, only to have the spit fall back onto his own face. These simple lessons have an equally simple meaning. If you don't accept what your enemy is giving, your enemy is harmed, not you. Now, my mistake of late has been accepting what others have been throwing out there and responding in a similar manner. Maybe not the same, but similar. I mean, call it what you will, but words are just words and they can't break your bones. Hence, most such attacks, whatever you want to call them, they could have been avoided, and I could have just ignored them. And such a response is usually better for everyone involved, meaning no response. Now, there are limits because some words can damage one's reputation badly enough to affect their objective life, but there's a legal course to follow for those kind of situations also. One need not even speak to the person who said such words in the first place. You can just remain silent and handle matters quietly behind the scenes. I should have done that from the first, and I didn't. And that's my fault, and I take responsibility for that. And there's another story that I remember, one about a man being given a gift, but refusing to accept it. Thereby, the gift still belonged to the giver, not the intended recipient of said gift. That means that the words you refuse to accept, they still belong to the speaker and harm him or her, not you. And I firmly believe that. But for some reason, I forgot this simple lesson. Maybe I forgot because of pride or ego, or maybe just because too many years have passed since I followed such teachings. Because if you respond, you're not much better than the other person. And I should have known better. But I forgot these valuable lessons. To not accept the offerings of others. To let the wind blow the dirt back into the face of the other party. To be above such things so that your foe's spit cannot reach you. I didn't do any of those things, and I should have. And that's my fault. And for that, I apologize to the community of men going their own way for my part in this recent drama. I fully believe in a live and let live approach to life. I want to live and let other people do their own thing. I don't care what other people do, honestly. I did, but I should not have, and that was my mistake. I just want to go on and continue making content for you guys without drama. That's it. So I won't be making any more videos to stir up drama. If anyone else does, I'll just ignore them. Unless they're a feminist attacking MGTOW, of course. Because in the end, such drama should be above me. And really, it should be above all of us. But I chose not to be above that. And now I'm choosing to just let it go. And I'm going to ignore it instead. As I should have done from the first. And I didn't. And so long as it isn't some nonsense that's more than just a character attack, it doesn't matter to me. I'll just ignore it. Like false allegations of criminal activity or outright lies about me saying I am this or I am that. And even then, there's no need for me to reply on YouTube and stir up ever more drama. There's other ways to handle such situations that are better for everyone involved. I'm just some guy making MGTOW content, and my only purpose in being here is to make fun content and interact with you guys. Now, some of you out there want to keep the drama going by trying to troll me or egg me on because of some conspiracy theory belief about me being someone I'm not. That's fine. You're free to indulge those kind of delusions, and I'm free to simply ignore you. That's all I have to say on the subject, really. Just live and let live. Ignore the drama. Don't create any yourself. And do your own thing. And let me do mine. And let everyone else do theirs. I think if everybody followed that kind of philosophy, everybody would be a lot happier. You know, though Buddhism has a fair number of things wrong with it, it gets some things right. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. A good lesson to learn, and one I needed to remind myself of lately. So for all of you who are my fans, or who are sitting on the fence, from my perspective, this nonsense drama is over. And I won't be responding to any more of it, at least not here on YouTube, because it's just pointless. And doing so just creates more problems than solutions. And it also emboldens our real enemies, the feminists and the cultural Marxist pinheads. It just emboldens them to come after us even more. And a house divided cannot stand. So guys, let's move on and enjoy each other's company and not descend into any more pointless pettiness. For as I said, I won't respond to any of it on YouTube anymore. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish all my fellow men going their own way a good day. Take care.